Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ginja Bo podcast.
Hello.
So this week is our first episode on location. I'm coming to you directly from my sweet motherland of Italy. As I am back in Italy, I went back for since everything is online anyways, and they didn't need me in person. I'm back in Italy visiting my parents because I missed being home in general. I don't know.
I am still stuck in England.
I mean, but you live in England, so.
Yeah, but I'd rather go to Italy.
Oh yeah, fair, of course. But who wouldn't want to come to Italy? But no, but anyway, I'm so happy being back. Like I arrived, and you know it's so nice when you're at your parents' house because you just go back, and you don't really have to do anything. They cook for you.
Yeah, it is quite nice, to be fair.
And they do your washing, and it's so nice. It's so relaxing. It's a nice break.
Yes, going back to being a teenager again, basically.
Literally, yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Like, it's so nice. I'm so happy I'm back. I'm so happy. Also, the Wi-Fi is way faster at my parents' house because they have actual money to spend on Wi-Fi. And
it's good. Hopefully, it won't cut out.
Yeah, lol. but yeah, it's just so nice. Like I know it can get a bit, we'll see how long this lasts because it can get a bit heavy when you stay too long without.
See if you're saying the same stuff next week.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have been back since Friday, I think. Yeah, I went back on Friday. So, to be fair, it's been a bit. We'll see in next week or in 2 weeks how happy I am to be back, to not have any privacy at all.
Yeah.
And but yeah. No, it's nice because back in Italy I get to see all my Italian. Well, I don't get to see anyone right now, but I can see one person outside. What?
Okay. Do you not have to isolate after going traveling?
No. You just need to get tested.
Fair enough.
So I got tested.
Okay.
It was fine, but yeah. So I got I don't have to isolate, which is nice, which is very very nice ultimately, but not like it would change much being isolated because I come back to Italy and what do I do all day? I just this time I open, instead of turning on my console, I turn on my PC because I have my PC back here, and there it is. I just play games on Steam.
Fair enough.
And that's it. So instead of playing
you've got some new games to talk about.
Well, no. Well, I haven't been playing anything new per se. I've been playing. Let's see, what have I been playing? I've been playing. So ever since I got back, I've been playing Hearts of Iron 4, which is a massive game for nerds.
I keep seeing it pop up on my
on my Steam feed. It's a historical strategy game, but way more complex. So if Civ is chill, like Hearts of Iron is fucking hell. It's super complex. It's super complex. There's a million things you manage. It's very realistic. And but it's fun. It's a lot of fun because you can play as any country during the period of the Second World War. You can change their politics up, so you can easily play as fascist Canada or communist Germany. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And
nice. I like the sound of that.
What?
like the sound of that.
It's really good. Like I recommend getting because it's always on sale on Steam, and it's a lot of fun, and multiplayer is really fun. It's very good, I must say, and I've been enjoying that. Haven't played that in a while, and yeah. What about? So yeah, that's all I've been playing, honestly. Oh, and a bit of Overwatch.
Okay.
I booted up Overwatch with a podcast editor, and me and him have been playing Overwatch. That's it. Sucking at Overwatch.
Lovely.
Yeah, I know.
I've never actually played Overwatch. I've seen everyone says I should, but I've
It's
never
fun.
touched the game.
It's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it when I play it with friends, not so much when I'm alone. It just gets a bit repetitive, in my opinion. As do most multiplayer games for me. I've never been big on multiplayer games.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah.
So I've been playing loads of games. I've played a lot of really short games, so I've actually finished a fair few games as well, which is quite nice. Had I finished The Council last week, or had I only just started it?
No,
I can't remember when I finished it. No, I started playing it, and I think I talked about it.
You talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, I finished it. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Well, it started off so good, and then it did kind of decline quite a bit. I've played a lot of these like story-driven games where it's like there's a bit of gameplay, but it is mostly an interactive story. And it did the normal thing where it's like it starts off with a really good sort of like mystery, and it's quite like almost realistic, and it's really interesting. And then by the end, they're like, we can't think of how to solve the mystery. Monsters, gods, and demons are the answer.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh no, come on! You could have been so clever. You didn't have to go down this road, but you decided to. Like it was hinting at it a bit because right from the start, your character does seem to have this ability to sort of like enter people's minds every so often. So yeah, I appreciate they were sort of saying yes, there is like mystical, magic-y things going on, but I was like, you didn't need to go that the whole answer is the baddie's actually the devil, basically. And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, it got a bit disappointing towards the end, and then there was just like a load of plot twists that didn't make any sense in terms of everything else that happened. It's kind of like they just wanted to throw these plot twists in for the sake of it. And also led to some very creepy things happening as well. Which I don't know. Should I spoil what happens?
No. Well...
No,
it looks shitty, so I might play it at some point.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It just... Yeah, it's something to do
So it's
with...
bad, essentially.
I don't know. I was like, I did really enjoy playing it. I just wasn't massively fond of the ending.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, and like it starts going weirdly and like really mystical and all about like demons and religion and stuff. And I was like slightly interested in that magic-y stuff, and then they just kept going with it. And I was like, all right, tone it back a bit, or like. Especially because when you meet this character who starts telling you about the demons, and it's sort of like implied, you're like, you could take it either way. It's like, wait, is this person just crazy, or is it real? And you can choose how you approach it, like whether you believe them or deal with it in a serious way. And I'm like, it would have almost been nice to sort of leave it as a bit of a mystery of like whether they are actually demons or whether they're just bad people.
Yeah.
That would have been a lot nicer, I think.
Oh.
But no, it goes very explicit. Yes, demons are real, sort of thing. Which was
okay.
It doesn't happen until much later, to like the 4th or 5th chapter. So the first 3 or 4 were really good, and then it goes a bit downhill. But I know, I still enjoyed playing it.
Okay.
And the puzzles do get better as time goes on as well, so
That's
it kind of
good.
made up for it a little bit.
That's positive.
But yeah. I finished that, which was a lot of fun. And then I jumped straight into another narrative sort of based game, which was Tell Me Why.
Okay.
And no, not like the Backstreet Boys song. Though every person stream this,
and now we are demonetized.
Every single streamer who played this game when it first came out did make the same joke about the name and stuff.
Obviously.
But no, it's a good game. I think it's Xbox exclusive, so it was fun. I got that off Game Pass.
Oh, what? Xbox and exclusive?
I know, right?
Two nouns
I don't even think you can get it on Steam or anything.
Well, not nouns. A noun and an adjective that I'd never hear together.
Actually, I'm curious. Actually, no, maybe you can't get it on Steam, but no, I'm pretty sure it's meant to be like an Xbox exclusive, more or less. But yeah, no, I
with all the great Xbox exclusives, such as
Halo
and that's
Gears of War, apparently.
Oh yeah, Gears of War.
It's meant to be, which is kind of just like a shittier version of Halo.
Exactly, Halo,
or like a more gruesome version.
And now this time with Halo and bad Halo. Not to shit on Gears of War. I'm sure it's passable.
I didn't enjoy it personally.
You actually played.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Tell me why. It's another sort of episodic game. It's only got 3 episodes, which was strange, but I feel like they probably actually couldn't have dragged the story out any longer. Yeah, that was quite good. It was.
What is it? Is it like supernatural?
So it's vaguely supernatural. So actually, it kind of did the opposite of this one. So it's made by the same people who made Life is Strange. So it's got that sort of, the story's fairly normal, except the main characters have this magical power for some reason. So it's about these twins, who have this sort of ability. One, their ability is that they can talk to each other with their minds, and they can also see their memories of the past sort of made real in front of them. So the premise, and it's not a spoiler. It sounds like this is a spoiler, but this is what happens in the first 5 minutes. Plus, if you watch the trailer, you'd know this happens. But so it's set years ago when they were little kids. Their mother, who they lived alone with in the woods, tried to kill one of them, and basically, everyone's thinks the mother tried to kill them because one of the twins is trans, and reacts poorly to this. And that's what everyone believes happened, and then the kid, killed the mother in self-defense. So that's how it starts, that's what everyone believes happens, and it's basically they go back years later after one of the twins gets released from prison, basically, to try and sort of unravel the mysteries of what exactly happened. And it's when they start to realise, actually, maybe there was more going on than what we thought happened.
Okay.
So
sounds boring. Not something I'd play.
I know it starts. I really enjoyed it, and quite quickly. I mean, a lot of the plot twists I saw coming right from the start.
Yeah.
So it was a bit predictable most of the way through, but this one kind of did the opposite of what I was expecting. Though towards the end, I thought it was going to do the usual thing of the answer is magic and monsters and stuff. Because it's throughout the whole thing is when they were growing up, they had this really elaborate fairy tale they both created with their mother. And there's monsters and stuff in the fairy tales and stuff, which I thought what it was going to end up being is that some of these monsters were real, and the mother wasn't trying to kill the kid; she was trying to kill the monsters or something. But actually, no, they didn't go down that road at all, even though it kind of hinted that they were going to. Because as they were seeing their memories, occasionally, once or twice, they saw these monsters from their fairy tales in their memories. But then it's just meant to be that was actually just their imagination. But I thought it was going to turn out either the mother was crazy and believed it was real, or they were real and that's why she had a gun. So it didn't go down the way I thought. It did go down a different way, which was still quite interesting. But yeah, it was all right.
That's good.
I think it was...
Well, at least you're enjoying it.
Yeah, but it was very short. It was only 3 episodes long. And
each episode is how long?
God, how long did it take me to finish? I'll try to see if I can find out my playtime or something. But only a couple of hours each. Something like Life is Strange, each episode is about the length of a Life is Strange episode.
I haven't played Life is Strange.
Oh, okay. They usually take a couple of hours each.
Oh,
but yeah,
okay.
so it meant the whole game was
so kind of like the Telltale games.
Yeah, they take about as long as an episode of a Telltale game.
Yeah, fair.
So that means that, like, all in all, it was actually considerably 2 episodes shorter. So actually cut out quite a bit. That's what I mean. It's like in a week, I finished The Council. I finished Tell Me Why. I also finished Catherine.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about Catherine.
Yeah, I finished that one as well. That, oh god, that was such a good game, but I'm so confused.
Wait, did you also finish Full Body then?
No, I ended up just playing Full Bodied.
Oh, you didn't finish Classic?
I played Classic for a bit. I got about halfway through Classic, and then I caught up with Full Body to that point, and then I started to realise, actually, no, I think I do prefer playing Full Bodied.
Okay.
Partially because I liked the new romance option more than the other two.
Yeah. Catherine and Catherine.
Yeah, so obviously the original one just had Catherine and Catherine, but I really liked Rin. And that was before I knew the plot twists about Rin as well.
Spoilers, now I know there's a plot twist.
I mean, there's a plot twist about all of them.
No, fair enough. I don't know, I honestly haven't seen anything. I still have to play that.
I started playing it, just in general, was like, yeah, I prefer Rin over the other two. So I wanted to, because I knew Rin's only in Full Body, so I had to keep playing that one. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It again, I know it was mostly because of the path I chose, but it did get a bit more ridiculous as it went on as well. But it was like the whole premise is pretty ridiculous, so I guess you can kind of get away with that. But by the end, it went even, especially the Rin story, it goes even more ridiculous than I think the original went. Because it's hard to describe without spoiling. But
then don't say anything, because I do want to play it.
No, I would recommend playing it. I'm not sure who you go for. I said I like Rin. Not sure you'll like them as much. But it depends. You'll have to see when you start playing.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely something I actually want to play, Catherine.
Yeah, but it's good. It took me like 9 hours to finish the whole thing.
Full Body.
Yeah.
Well, I knew it was a short game because it is quite cheap, but.
But then also you're gonna I could replay it and do the.
See the other story.
The other Catherines and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is it's short, so you can replay it. Whereas
that's always
Persona,
nice.
you want to replay it, but it is also so long. It's such a commitment to play it again.
I don't know. I must say, because with Persona, I just finished. Well, when I just finished my first playthrough, which was about a month ago, I think. Can't remember exactly.
It was like the second episode we did. You'd finished it or something.
Yeah. So I immediately started my second one because it's such a long game. Like, I took a break after a while because I did get, I don't know, a bit bored, but not bored, but just, I don't know, just didn't really feel that much in the mood. Because I do like, because with New Game Plus, I think they do it really well. Because you keep your companion, you keep your social stats. And it does make you want to play it again and manage to, like, fill them all out, all the social links, well, the confidants in one playthrough and max out the compendium. I don't know, I felt it was, it's like, if I'd go back, if I'd have my console right now, my PS4, I'd probably at some point be tempted to just boot it up and just play it for a bit, because it is very compelling. And also, I don't think it feels that long, because it works. You're always on a time schedule. Like, you always have the calendar, the days ticking. You forget how long you've been playing.
Yeah.
And you always feel like you're accomplishing something. It's very
I love Persona, but when I finish it, I didn't start New Game Plus because I don't think I could bring myself to play that game immediately again. Like I started playing Royal again on stream, but I've taken a bit of a break from it because it'd only been a couple of months since I'd finished the game myself, and I was like, I kind of want a little bit of a break from it. But I will go back to it and carry on from where I was.
You should, because I think you'd really like the third semester.
Yeah, like I want to know what all the new stuff has to offer.
Yeah.
See what because even the small little details they've added in so far, I've been really enjoying, and it has made it feel a lot fresher. But yeah, I still need to. I'll probably go back to it maybe tomorrow. But I did need that break. Yeah, I haven't streamed for a couple of days, but I probably will go back to it pretty soon.
Fair enough. And meanwhile, I've caved in, much like the Netherlands did in World War II to the Germans. I caved into Nintendo. That was a nice metaphor.
Okay. I was about to say, it was a very elaborate metaphor as well.
I caved into Nintendo and bought another pair of Joy-Cons because mine were suffering from Joy-Con drift.
Okay.
And I'm too lazy to send them into repair.
Fair enough.
Also because it's a fucking mess. I tried it. And you need to package them, ship them. Oh, such a hassle. It's a huge work just to have them repaired. Probably they'll still have drift when they come back. They'll probably say, we didn't find any issue. Cheers.
I can't send mine back anymore because someone in my family dropped my Switch, which then broke the controller even more. Oh, no. So I now can't blame the fact that it doesn't work on Nintendo. Because they'll just be like, well, someone dropped it, so clearly it's their fault, not ours. I was like, but no, it was broken beforehand. But now they dropped it, and now one of the buttons doesn't work.
Oh no. So how do you play games?
Oh no, someone else in my family gave me like one of their Joy-Cons to make up for the fact that they broke it. So I do still have a fully working. Actually, I have a more than fully working Switch now because the left stick works better than my original did. But like that's the thing is, when the left stick I could make do with it not working because I just mapped clicking in the button, which I couldn't do anymore, to the picture taking button.
Oh yeah.
So if I need to like crouch in a game, which is what mostly that button does, I just use that. But when the controller broke even more, it was the left button had broken.
Yeah.
Which then meant for a fair few games I couldn't do anything unless I mapped another button somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see how that's
like we only noticed it wasn't working. Someone was trying to play Breath of the Wild, and you need that button to like use your powers or whatever. I don't know. I haven't played much of Breath of the Wild yet.
Yeah. So I spent luckily, I realized I had on my Italian Amazon, I had some what do you call them? A gift card. Still some leftover money from a gift card. This gift card, which they gave me years and years ago, for winning a prize. Well, for achieving a prize in high school, they gave me a 200 euro gift card for Amazon.
Love it.
Yeah, I know, right? And it was great. I bought Dark Souls on the Switch, which wasn't a good purchase.
Fair enough.
And other, I can't remember what else, but I finally used my last 60 euros. Or I don't know how much it was. Well, yeah, 60. I had 60 on it, plus I paid an extra 8 euros. Because that was the full price of a pair of Joy-Cons for the pair of Joy-Cons. And I got the purple and orange ones, because they looked cool. But yeah,
fair enough. Those do look pretty good.
So now, but they're still in the box because I'm afraid to even open them because I don't want them to break, to just start drifting again.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I might still, because for now, to be fair, I've been playing a bit of it still with my old Joy-Cons. I'll reach the point where they are nearly unplayable and just use the new ones. Because for now, with playing Fire Emblem, you don't really need that much the actual analog stick. because you can do most of it with the D-pad. But I don't know. When it reaches a bad point, I'll be like, okay, and let's put you away and use the new ones. It's just so annoying that
I know
that it gets so dirty. Like with the dirt, it breaks, and I'm considering just buying a pair of gloves, of a very thin sport gloves, and just wearing those while playing them to minimize the amount of dirt. Like
I don't think it would matter, to be honest.
I don't know.
Because my controller broke in like less than a week of me having the Switch.
It got Joy-Con drift within less than a week.
Not so much the Joy-Con drift; it was the button broke.
Oh, okay.
In less than a week. I didn't actually have any drift yet, which was nice. It was just the button itself. The button for the controller that always does get drift broke really quickly, so I assume it's a similar issue. Similar design flaw.
Wait, so how did it break? Did it just break on its own?
It just stopped working one day. I don't know why. No one dropped it or anything. That's the thing, is like when obviously the second button broke, it was immediately after someone had dropped it. So pretty good causation link there. But the other one, no, just all of a sudden I was just playing a game and I was like, oh, this doesn't do anything anymore. I was playing it, and I know, like, sometimes I do just click the buttons in just to hear the noise, just because I'm a bit bored. And then I noticed one day it wasn't making that noise.
Mm.
So I was like, oh, this probably... I went to the input mapping thing, or calibration setting, just to see if it was actually registering it working. It's like, no, it's not. Which was very sad.
Yeah.
I'd had the console like a week, and to think, oh shit, it's already broken.
That's so annoying. I can imagine like how frustrating it must be. Just
like,
oh, it gets so mad. I'd honestly get so mad.
I'm happy at least though, because I didn't pay for it explicitly, because I got it as a part of my phone contract. I got a Switch as well.
That's nice.
Yeah, when I got my phone, I'm probably paying a bit more for my phone to get the Switch as well, but not much more than I was going to spend on a new phone anyway. So, but yeah, I got a new phone and a new Switch at the same time.
Yeah, all it costs is like what company offers that deal?
Virgin Mobile, I think. I think that's what.
And this week's sponsor is Virgin Mobile. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, they do. Sorry, yeah. Hopefully, we'll get sponsored by them after all this talk. But yeah, they usually do really good offers. Like, usually when you get a new phone, you get like a phone and something else. Like, if I got an iPhone, I could have got AirPods and stuff as well, or some of them even like an Apple Watch. But I was like, I don't really want either of those things. So I saw one that was like, it meant I had to get like a Samsung phone, which I wasn't massively thrilled about. I do like an iPhone. I've always had one, so I would slightly prefer to keep using them. But then I was like, this way I'm spending a lot less, and I'm also getting a Switch. So I thought, well, I'd rather do that then.
So you have a Samsung now?
Yes, I do.
Great.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
No, of course not.
That's the thing,
they're good phones. I have an iPhone too, but they're still good phones.
Yeah. But I was thinking, well, actually, I hardly ever use my phone anymore. I'm more likely to use the Switch, and this is the cheapest way for me to get a Switch.
Yeah.
And also, I did need a new phone, so I was like, all right, cool. Well, this worked out well for me. But yeah, no, looking. But if you ever want to do a new phone contract in the UK, Virgin Media is the way to go. Because I'm looking
sponsored by Virgin Media.
We're not sponsored, but we're not going to say no.
I'm joking, of course. We're not sponsored by Virgin Media. I wish.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
No, we're too insignificant.
But yeah, that's true.
Rip. Anyway.
Oh well.
Another thing I've been doing since yesterday evening. So I had nothing to watch on Netflix because I'd just finished watching the last season of Big Mouth, which I actually
I love
Wait,
Big
how
Mouth.
did you think? What did you think of it?
I really liked it.
I enjoyed it too, yeah.
I mean, it's like no better than any of the other series, but no worse either. It's pretty consistent quality throughout, I'd say. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing that particularly jumps out as like, oh, this was a great episode or this was a great moment. I just genuinely enjoyed watching it. It's not like with the Valentine's Day episode in like the last series, which I adored. I thought that was so funny.
Did you? What happened? I watched it even recently. I can't remember.
The Valentine's one. Oh, I just loved it. So it's where Nick gets his new hormone monster. So you get all of that. It's
it's
just after
he gets. No,
that's one of my favorite things about Big Mouth is the songs.
They do have all the songs on. Oh yeah, I remember the Valentine's episode.
Yeah, Valentine's one was good, and season 3 had Disclosure the musical, which was so funny.
That was funny. Disclosure the musical.
I think that was probably my favorite episode. But yeah, season 4 it was good at times. I liked. Sometimes
it was cool that they had a trans character, which is fun.
Yeah, that was good. And that's the thing is, Big Mouth is somehow one of the most like progressive shows in terms of like the kind of characters they have in it.
It's odd. Much how South Park: The Fractured But Whole is one of the most progressive games out there, in the sense that it lets you play as trans, non-binary, or anything, literally anything. And it's funny because it's South Park.
And when you see these things, it's like, on the one hand, I'm proud of those shows for doing it, but then on the other hand, I'm just like, other TV shows need to up their games.
Yeah.
If these shows are the more progressive ones.
Well, it's very funny, though. It speaks... I think it's a very... I really like that it's like this, because a lot of the people who would criticize, for example, South Park, in my opinion, are the same people who would promote, these things. And it's very ironic that it's these, like, it's the audience, not their own audience, but, well, part of their audience, of course, but also, like, it's the people that don't like these shows that are actually, these shows are actually making. I'm really bad at expressing myself.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but yeah, no. This show, it does deal with like characters that you don't often see in TV shows.
Definitely.
And in a pretty respectful way most of the time as well. Like, obviously, there are jokes around those characters, but not because of who or what they are.
Yeah.
They don't take that, like, they take cheap shots on everybody, but not usually on them. Or even when they do, it's usually done in a way where it's like, we're not being offensive, we're just trying to be funny.
Yeah, of course.
But the new series, it was good. It had some good moments, but
I enjoy when they have the future episode.
Yeah, the future one I wasn't massively fond of it, but I didn't mind it too much. I don't like the it was all a dream episodes.
I mean, I was expecting it was gonna be all a dream.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was...
Yeah, no, okay, I get what you mean.
But then I appreciate then also they did it to make it more relevant later on.
Yeah, exactly. And I enjoyed the one all about hands.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. That was some pretty good parts to it.
And I can't remember.
The Halloween one was my favourite one.
Oh yeah, where they get drugged.
Yeah. That's a Kappa Kappa kill.
Kappa Kappa kill.
Don't say it.
I won't, don't worry.
But
to all the listeners, just think of the initials.
Yeah, but then the sorority girls would say the name and then say the initials, and then just look of horror on all of the other characters' face. Like, not a single character was. Everyone was there.
And they're like, no, "Join Kappa Kappa Kill, join!"
And they're like, "No,
can we not say that?"
That reminded me of in one of the earlier episodes where Missy's getting like her makeover. Did you notice the
that she says
wall breaking joke?
Yeah, I can't say it. I can't say it.
Yeah, her cousins are trying to get her to say the N-word.
Yeah.
But she just like, I can't say it. She's like, I really can't say it. Because referencing the fact that she's voiced by a white woman.
Yeah, her voice actress is a white woman. I thought that was really clever and funny.
I thought that was good. It was good because I remember that I don't know what the actress' name is, that she did actually make a point of at one point being like asking people like, should I step down from this role because I feel like with everything that's happening I shouldn't be playing this character anymore. But apparently they kept her on.
Well, she's good.
She
like
decided to keep
the voice
does it really well. And yeah, I really appreciated the nod to the fact that no, I'm not going to say this.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, but I mean, it's also like theater and if you look at all the Tarantino movies, of course, it's not done in a bad way. Like I don't know, The Hateful Eight or Django Unchained. There's a lot of like Leonardo DiCaprio has said it in Django Unchained. Doesn't mean he's a racist. Just that he was playing a slaver, so like it makes sense, but it doesn't make him racist, of course. But
in general, I thought the new series Big Mouth I think I prefer the third series, but I'm still.
I enjoyed the fact that they had the whole thing about anxiety, and I love the gratitude at the end of the series. I thought it was so cool. It's just this chill dude with a goatee, and he's a toad. The gratitude. I thought that was really
I did
funny.
Like that.
And
I always love the addition of the new like monsters.
Yeah.
Like in the last one, you had the Shame Wizard.
Oh, the Shame Wizard, and that when they go to his office, he mentions he has a Nazi dildo collection.
Oh God!
And when they go to his office, he actually has them. You see the Nazi dildos. It's so funny. It's just there in the background.
I love that he does come back at one point.
Yeah, he makes a cameo.
But no, I like them. But yeah. Was it Tito the mosquito?
Tito the anxiety mosquito, yeah, I think so.
I like Tito. They were quite funny.
I don't know, I just like that. It was a funny representation of anxiety. I never thought about it as a mosquito, so that was cool. And
then the return of the depression kitty.
What?
Return of the depression
kitty. And I love the whole dynamic between Lola and is it Jay? Yeah, Jay.
Yeah, Lola and Jay. Oh, they were great.
They were great, and
it was. Yeah, I liked their relationship.
Yeah,
I loved it when they were Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh yeah, when they're Bonnie and Clyde, and that was perfect. That was so perfect. I never thought about that as a couple's costume.
No,
Bonnie and Clyde. It's a good one. Yeah, I never thought about it, but it's a cool one. Like it's not those like melodramatic or cheesy romantic couples costumes. It's actually a fun one, and it's still like classic, so that people kind of would recognize it. So yeah, no, that was fun. But as usual, we got massively sidetracked from what I actually wanted to say.
Yeah, what were you trying to say?
After having it's fine. So. Like I mean, I did actually want to talk also a bit about Big Mouth. Like it was fun, but no. After Big Mouth, I finally got round under constant recommendation from my mother to watch Queen's Gambit.
Okay, I've seen loads of clips of it. I have been really wanting to watch it.
I've watched 3.5 episodes. I must say it's got me. It's very good, and this means a lot coming from me, considering how I had all this spiel on a previous episode about how I hate long, the hour-long episode format of series.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed that. I must say it's very captivating. It's not something you have to pay too much attention. Like you still need to pay. You want to pay attention to it because it's done really well. She's a very interesting character. She's She has a very interesting personality. She's very quiet. She's a very, very interesting character as of now. Like, I'm halfway through it, and I'm enjoying it. I must say, it's very good. I would recommend it. And my mother really, really enjoyed it. She kept telling me, "Oh, it's really good. You need to watch it. You need to watch it." And, okay, fine, I'll watch. And yeah, I started watching it yesterday evening, and I'm on episode 4 now. So
I didn't realize it was a TV series. I thought it was a film.
No,
I saw
no,
the clips
it's
of it.
7
I
episodes.
assumed it's a film.
No, it's 7.
Okay, cool.
It's nice also that it's watching her grow up. Like, it follows her growing up, and it's set in the 60s. The costumes are really cool, and it's the sets. It's shot very nicely, and I enjoy it, I must say. It's fun, and it's made me want to play chess. So I'm probably gonna.
The thing is, it was something I saw on Netflix put up on Facebook. It was like, yeah, here's all this like Google stats that have gone up massively.
Yeah, from it.
To do with
I
chess.
saw that. And people just playing way more chess. To be fair, it's something I've always enjoyed playing chess. It's a good old fun game, and I just get really, really slow in between turns. Where to the point where my opponent is just sitting there and just praying I make a move. I get very reflective.
I'm okay at chess. Like, if it's someone who's not very good at it, I'll probably beat
them. No, it's same.
I have a decent idea of what I'm doing. Exactly. And I also sometimes when I'm against someone who is much better, I still sometimes win because they are always in their mind just like, oh, they're going to probably make this move because that's the smartest move to make. But I don't make those moves. I make often, if I can't think what to do, I just make a random move to confuse them because then they spend ages thinking like, are they doing something clever that I haven't thought of because they did it with such confidence, or are they just bullshitting? And it's like the amount of times that I managed to win because someone spent ages thinking like, no, what's their secret strategy? I've got to think of how to counter the secret strategy, and then I've just done something completely different. And it's like, okay,
that's impressive.
Yeah, it's worked a surprising amount of times, which makes school. Everyone used to think I was really good at chess.
Really?
I wasn't. Yeah.
Well, you are smart. You're very good at maths, so.
But no, I didn't think about it nearly as much as some other people did.
Were you one of the big nerds in the chess club?
Nah, no, we didn't have a chess club, but we played. A few people played it. I remember the one time, favorite moment was getting someone with Fool's Mate, which is the one where you can win in like 3 turns.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. I want to learn that.
Kid I didn't really get on with very well at school. He was cocky little shit.
Cocky little shit.
Yeah. He was so determined he was going to beat me. He kept bragging about it before, like, while we just started. And it was like 3 turns in, I was like, checkmate. And he was, oh my god, he was so defeated. It was beautiful.
What's the name of that strategy?
There's lots of names for it. I always know it as Fool's Mate.
Fool's Mate.
Because it's something like 3, you can win in like something like 3 turns or something. It's super, super easy to counter. But if you don't, like, you should be able to see the person's about to do it from their first move. If they like move 1 pawn, it's like that's probably what they're about to do. So you just need to move like 1 piece, and then they can't do it. But if they don't, you can do it quite quickly and completely mess them up. And it's very entertaining, especially if they're not expecting it. Their reaction when you win that quickly is so funny. But yeah, cool. I always when I've never played someone before, I always try it. I always make the move. Don't make any comment, obviously. Just make that first move, just to see if they notice. Most people, if they know a bit about, like a decent amount about chess, they'll know what you're trying to do, and will stop you. But it's always worth trying, just in case you get someone who doesn't know what it is.
Oh, we should definitely play chess on stream. You should stream a game of chess. I'll play against you. That would be fun. That could be fun.
That would be quite funny.
See how much you probably beat me because I'm not very good at chess. But I'll just start studying just in case.
No, go for it. I'm definitely ever playing a game against you at some point.
That could be fun. Change up the content of your stream. Go from
something very, very different.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. It's
Oh no. Another thing I've watched on Netflix, which I didn't realize they'd added on, was the most recent series of Rick and Morty.
Season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been on there for a while now.
They had the first half on there for a while, but they didn't have the second
half.
They
only added that this summer, I think.
Because when I looked at before, it said like new episodes.
Oh, okay.
So I watched it because I'd seen the first half, and that was some of it was pretty good. Some of it was just like made me a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
The dragon episode.
I love the dragon episode.
I was just like, what is happening?
Oh, and there's just the really grizzled dragon with the staff that just has a dildo.
And I just like didn't find it funny, and like I normally like Rick and Morty, but I just look at it as like this is just weird.
It was very weird.
But some of the episodes are really good. I liked the one about the snakes. I thought that was really funny.
Which one about the snakes?
The one where
Snake Jazz
gets bitten.
Oh yeah.
Yes, with Snake Jazz. The train one was quite good to be honest.
I thought that was very smart. My favorite one is the vat of acid.
I was thinking that of acid one. Oh, it was so hard. That was heartbreaking.
The vat of acid.
The girl that Morty fell in love with. I was like, oh, this is going to go wrong, isn't it? And I knew it was going to go wrong. It was so Jerry. Sad. Oh, shit, fucking Jerry.
What is this? He just presses it. Oh, no, not in the end, when it's just spoilers. What do I have to do with the vat of acid? Oh my god, that was so much fun.
Though for a minute, one thing I thought was going to happen is when he was spoilers obviously, but it's been out for a while. Yeah. But when he was saying like, oh, I can do this thing and it's going to make all of the actions be the result of one Morty or something, and like they're all going to be fine. I thought this was going to end up being like the birth of the Eye Patch Morty or something. That's what I thought that was going, because I want to see more Eye Patch Morty.
I don't know. I feel like people like kept talking and bragging on about it and just saying, oh my god, season 3 was so smart, Pickle Rick, the Eye Patch Morty, that it's just become too streamlined, like too mainstream, Eye Patch Morty and everything, that the creators want to just be like, fuck it, we just want to make stupid episodes of Rick and Morty, like the Vat of Acid one.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they make a lot of points in that, especially in like the train one.
Yeah,
because they have so many like things of like, oh, this is where it could go.
Yeah, exactly. That's
and I was there just like, I know that they're not going to do those now because they made fun of it, but I'm like, I kind of want to see that.
Well,
I want to see Eye Patch Morty.
They did do one which. They did there is the battle with the Phoenix person.
True. So maybe actually either they did it just to make fun, or it could actually have been a clever like, actually no, we are going to do these later on.
It could be. It's not going to be in a while though, and if they do it, it'll be a bit different. But it was like at the end, I think it's the final episode where there's Beth that returns. And,
Beth or Clone Beth.
Beth or Clone Beth, and there's
Tammy and Phoenix
person. Yeah. That was fun.
That's one thing Rick and Morty tends to do, is they tend to, if they like leave it a series before bringing these characters back, and then it's the next series they bring them back.
Yeah.
Because we had like a series, like Eye Patch Morty was in series 1, but he wasn't in series 2. But he was in series 3.
Yeah.
He's not really been in series 4, other than a slight reference.
Yeah.
So it could be, if we're likely to see more Eye Patch Morty, it'll be next series if they keep this sort of pattern up.
Could be. Who knows?
But I don't know. I like the cop Eye Patch Morty, and I want to know where it's going. But at the same time, yeah, they are trying to make points of like, no, we just want to go on random, wacky adventures that make no sense.
Yeah.
But I liked the last one with the two Beths.
No, that was fun.
I'm curious
I agree.
what the new series is going to be like now that she's stuck around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true. Oh well, we'll see. I guess we'll see. I don't know when they're releasing.
I was just having a look actually.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they're definitely doing it.
They are definitely doing it. I know that.
I'm trying to find where it says anywhere about when it's likely to arrive. People are saying it's not going to be too long. Like there's not going to be as big a gap as there has been.
No, exactly. I don't think it'll be that long. So
I think they've got especially they've had the time to do it, that they can sort of churn them out relatively quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I can't see.
No, they haven't announced the date, so I doubt.
Yeah,
I doubt it'll be anytime soon. But we'll see. I guess we'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah. What are we? How have we? I think we've clocked in full time this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone, thank you very much for listening to this week's podcast. It's always fun it's always good to have listeners. Please, of course, as usual, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please check out, follow Ginja on in Twitch, on his Twitch page, which is twitch.tv//Ginja_gaming. And please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification for to be reminded of when this video comes out. It is every Tuesday, usually every Tuesday evening. It varies depending on if we manage to get the episodes out. We are busy people anyway, so yeah. But thank you very much for bearing with us and for sticking through with us. And this is all from us this week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.
Bye.